Yeah, morning. Where are we?
We're at Star Raceway in Klerksdorp.
Not Red Raceway. What's the other one?
The other
Red
one is
Star.
Red Star in Dalmas.
In Dalmas. So this is the new venue. Opened up about 3 weeks ago.
I think this is the fifth one.
Fifth one already. Okay, so it's a month ago already. It was a change in location for the town. We've done the parkrun that was here previously in Klerksdorp a few times. Twice or once. I think I've done it twice. I don't know
Maybe
why,
you've
but
done
anyways. So this is apparently also on a racetrack. I don't believe it's the same type of racetrack that is at Dalmas, where you run on the tar. I think this is a dirt route. And it's very well supported. We just stopped here in the parking area and there's quite a few cars already here. And as we're sitting here, there's cars coming in all the time. So Anita says 200 for last week's event.
I think they've averaged about 200 since they opened.
Okay, so guess they're still attracting a lot of tourists, trying to get new events into their list like we. So fortunately we had the opportunity to come, so we're here. Let's see how this parkrun goes and what it ends up.
That must be done, eh? We really do appreciate your visit, eh? Okay, any visitors doing milestones? None, okay. Our own parkrun. Sorry, I missed you. Who's a visitor doing a milestone? And you are from? Klerksdorp, and it will be your 450. Please give him a round of applause. Welcome. Sorry, I almost missed you because you're not on the dirt road. Okay, we've got our own milestone. Now do not. Forgive me if I do not. Amali, Dongile. Good luck, Junior. Goodness, 50. 100. Spooky Katina. Posta Paluca. Posta. Okay, André van Raceway. Woo! For 250. Okay, sorry, our photographer is... Okay, he will grab the flag when he finish. Well done on your 250 milestone. I want to speak about this one, because this one is upsetting me a lot. Without volunteers, there will be no parkrun. Bridget had to beg and beg this. Oh, all the people is shouting in me. It's already 8 o'clock. Sorry. So are you all ready? What's it? And then I will say 1, 2, 3, go! Enjoy!
Yeah, and there we go. So for today's event, I tried to do something different. As I mentioned before, I'm actually starting a training program for doing a marathon. So in this event, I was trying to keep a pace of 5:45 minutes a kilometer. So I should be doing about 10 k's an hour on the speed there. So you can see in the beginning I started a little bit fast. If you look at the line for my the blue line there on the bottom right graph, and then I realized it and I slowed down a little bit, and then I more or less kept the pace reasonably. So also because I'm doing the training for the marathon, you'd see the map there shows a blue stop for pace. That's when I was scanning for the first 5Ks, and then I came around for the second half and repeated the parkrun, trying to get a bit more time and distance on the legs. So I'll be doing this from now on every Saturday, repeat the parkrun twice. And then Sundays we do 15 to 18 kilometers. And then closer to the time we'll push that to 20 or 30 kilometers eventually. But there's a few weeks still to go before we get to that. So I was surprised by the elevation that it actually showed on this graph. I thought it was no more than 5 or 6 meters. It ended up being 12 meters. A total for the 4 times that I went around of almost 100. So I was really surprised by that. But I'm also thinking that this forerunner that I'm running with is not really particularly good with the elevation, because I repeated exactly the same route twice. So that graph should look exactly the same twice repeated. And clearly that's not the case. So yeah, Garmin Forerunner, running watch, altitude, maybe not so good. And unfortunately, unless I get a sponsor from Garmin, I can't afford the new Phoenix. It's just ridiculous expensive. And the other options that's got good running watches with reviews that I'm reading of, Coros is one of them. I don't think it's supported here in South Africa by Discovery for my points for vitality, so that's not going to help at all. So we're going back to Garmin. That's why I ended up with the Forerunner. So on this particular event, I mentioned in the beginning that I think I did it twice, but it's not true. I did the Klerksdorp parkrun in November 2016. And I've done a horrible time of 50 minutes and 15 seconds. And I think I remember the day. I drove in with the motorbike to the event, and I got an incredibly heavy thunderstorm on the route from Pretoria to there. And I took a little bit of a shelter, and then I came late to the event. And I had to stop for fuel, which I didn't plan for. So by the time I got to the event, the people took off already, and I was still in my motorbike gear. So I decided, well, that's it. I won't run. I'm going to walk with my motorbike gear. And I think that's exactly what I've done that day with that time of 52 minutes. No, what was it? Klerksdorp, 50 minutes and 15 seconds. So luckily here on this event, I did quite a bit better result. So Raceway, I came in 24th position with trying to keep my pace at 5 minutes 45 seconds, as I said. And 28:06 was my 5K time on this flat course. I really can't see any elevation on this. It's really, really flat as can be. So if you want a good fast time here, this is the place to go to. Anita did very well. She did 10th position, 26 minutes and 32 seconds. Yeah, got an age grading of 61.68 compared to what I've done with 54.69. So just above that. In any case, This is mostly, as you can see, on a dirt road. It's quite reasonably well marked. There's a marshal at the points where you can go wrong, so no problems with that. And we're going around about to the halfway mark here, where we go to complete the first lap. And just to the right of that walls, that is where the finish point turns to the right, and you start your second lap where we just started the video. Photographer there. Actually should have gone and have a look and see if there was any photos taken, but no, can't remember that. Yeah, at the end of my video, when we start the fast play after the parkrun, you would see a visitor there. I'm looking at the results and I couldn't find a name, so I presume she was position number 21 and she came in as an unknown for a reason. She doesn't do parkruns, I presume. But I did a little bit of Google and I found out she's got a Wikipedia page. Her name is Luzanne Kutsia. So she apparently done a few Paralympic Games, the first one in Tokyo, where she actually did very well. Got a silver medal for the 1500 meters and a bronze medal for the marathon. That is really, really well done. So then the Paralympics, she did another bronze medal for the 1500 meters. So I see she's also done World Championships, where she's done 2023 Paris, 1500 meter silver, and then Kobe. I don't even know where in the world Kobe is. That is another 1500 meters bronze that she got there. Well done, Luzanne. Yeah, she was doing a full parkrun before the parkrun. She did the parkrun with us, and then when I started my second parkrun, she also was running with her guide along her, doing a third parkrun. So she did her 15Ks for the weekend. Well, for the Saturday, I don't know what she did for the weekend. And this little guy running here in front of me was high-fiving all the little branches sticking out into the path. Interesting how you keep yourself occupied while running. Anything to keep your mind off what you're doing, eh? But yeah, all good fun and games. So Luzanne Kutsia came in 21st. Then if I just quickly look at the fastest time for this event, I'm most probably going to butcher the name. Bokamoso Radebe, a male, 25 to 29 years old. He's done it in 18 minutes 23 seconds, and that's a new PB for him for the event. Well done. Then we've got a first timer, another new PB, another first timer, which is actually the first female that came in 4th position, Karina Venter. Klerksdorp MC Running Club. Oh, 62.92 age grading. Well done, Karina. That was excellent running. And then we've got another PB. And then position number 9's got a PB. Anita's first timer in position number 10. 12 has got a PB. 15's got a PB. 18 is a first timer. 20 is a first timer. 21 I know is a first timer. 22 is a first timer, 23 is a new PB, 24, me, is a first timer, then 25 is a PB, 26 is a PB, and 28 is a PB, 30 is a PB. Wow, lots of PBs. And first timers. It's just green and red on the results all over for the first 55 positions. 59 positions, and even down further, 72s. There's quite a lot of first timers and PBs. Amazing. So yeah, that is Red Star. No, I'm lying. It's Star Raceway Parkrun, not Red Star. Red Star's in a different province altogether. So we're here on 4.1 Ks. My map, or not my map, my Garmin recorded a little bit long. I'm not sure if it is really truly long. As we were approaching the finish line, I think I was already on 5.1 kilometers. So yeah, it was still winter, it was still quite cold. I was running here with long sleeves and gloves on. It was not freezing, but it was chilly. The morning when we stopped there before the run, I was actually contemplating on wearing tracksuit pants as well, but luckily I did not do it. You can actually see from the walkers, they are quite warmly dressed. And the park walker there encouraging me to keep on going. Highly appreciated, thank you. And going off to the final here. So I left the camera on and recorded the second part of my run as far as the battery allowed it to. They ended up dying halfway through the third round from this event. I left everything in the video. If you're really interested to see if you can maybe spot yourself at 4 times the speed. This is currently playing at 2 times the speed. Then you might be willing to have a look at it. I wouldn't mind getting some extra minutes on YouTube viewing time. Please do. Yeah, so it's almost time for the next park run again by the time I'm editing this. I had a bit of a technical issue with downloading, and then I had to do some other commitments, didn't get to the video. So it's finally uploaded, and here we are, and it's going. As I said, we're approaching the 5K mark right here. And we just got around the corner going to the finish line there where the flags are. Not there yet, on the way. Thank you for watching. Till next time. Dankie. Baie dankie. Hallo. Môre.
Hierdie een met die lekker hemp. Dankie, magtig, ek so bly vir daai hemp, hoor.
Daar sê baie dankie julle, waardeer, dankie. Ja. Okay. Ja, Hier's 'n mooi sak. Ons moet net sien.